All right, this one right here, as you can tell from the front, it's got a two-tone, which would be a Phaeton paint job on it. It's a 1979. The plate also says 79 too. And the difference between the 79 and the 78 is going to be in the grill. 78 is going to have a smaller, these cubes are going to be smaller. 77, this lens is going to be clear. And these cubes are going to be larger on the 77. Other than that, that's how you tell from the front. You know, this one is unrestored. You can see some bubbling under the paint right here. You know, this pinstripe may have been redone sometime in the 80s. You know, so it's got the pinstripe over here on the corner lamp. And, oh, jeez. Guy's got the stinkiest cigars. And it's old John Travolta. He signed it. It's got John Travolta's signature on it. Of course, I don't recall John Travolta driving a Cadillac in any movie. But you know, John Travolta is from Brooklyn, so he's a local boy. His sister Nancy Travolta, also an actress. You know, I like these. These are very hard to get in solid shape. You can get them, but when you get them, they're rougher than this. They're just really beat up. In this area, in New Jersey and New York, you can find them, man. But by that time, they need a full restoration. This one apparently doesn't need a full restoration. It just needs some touch-ups on the interior. You can see that armrest in the back is bent and cracked. The center, these fake wood bezel, it's got to be, you know, repainted or redipped or however they make that fake plastic. You know, it's got to be reinvigorated. The carpet is brand new. I like that. It's got Cadillac matching floor mats. You know, he had these seats reupholstered at some point, but that's not, you know, the one on the passenger side looks better than the one on the driver's side. So I'd assume these are the original, and he just had the inlays put in at an upholstery shop. The guy put in the red piping and the black inlay to make them look younger. And then, yeah, so body looks good. Like I said, this car is not restored. It's been repainted once, probably in the 90s. You know, but it's got some bubbling here. And so, yeah, this looks like, you know, you probably painted it in the 80s or the early 90s or so. Chrome is real worn, real weathered here. You know, the stitching on the vinyl, you know, that's got like caulking on top of that. That stitching came loose. And so it's like electrical tape or some type of leather adhesive or something. Yeah. It's a good 20-foot car, man. I mean, it's worth owning. See, the stitching here came loose also. So, you know, it really needs to tear this roof off, because you really got to see what it looks like under here. When these stitches and everything comes loose, that means water is going under the roof anyway. But you see it's got some bubbling here. So you really got to see what it looks like when you tear this roof off. Oh, but otherwise, you know. So, see, you know, it's just all about La Familia. And you know, this also has the power down trunk. I don't know if this specific car had it, but it was available on these cars. Oh, yeah, this is a good looking, man. You know, you can get these, but you got to find the right person, because you really need a guy who took good care of the car. Because other than that, let me see. See, it's got the white walls on it too. Is it 54? No, it's got the white walls on it too. So you got to get a guy who takes good care of them. Because other than that, these things in the wrong hands, they just really get beat up.